Hi class, welcome to another tutorial on CS384. We will be continuing our pandas journey. So in this case, we see how do we read data from a JSON file, right? So JSON file is a special file format. Basically, it's again a dictionary only, but it became very famous in the last few years because of its ability to represent the data in a very powerful fashion. So first, let me show you the original source file. I have purchases.json. Let me just open in Notepad. So you can again see here, if you observe very carefully, this is nothing but a JSON is nothing but again a key value pair, right? So Apple is the key, and within apples I have Sachin as 3, Saurav as 2, Dravid as 0, and Lakshman as 1. Because it's a key value pair, you can see basically it's a dictionary, and the value is itself a dictionary also, right? So this I'm just covering for knowledge per se. As such, in our tutorials we don't require JSON pre-processing, but the knowledge that pandas can actually handle JSON is very much required. Fine. So let me just try to open this file here. So you can see again read underscore CSV we had in the previous case. Now for reading JSON we have read underscore JSON. So both the file have the same content. So you can see Python can read JSON files also very effectively. Again we have SQL database also that we will see later, but just for the syntax per se. So SQLite is a very lightweight database that is supported by Python out of the box, right? So if you can see here, I have a file called database.db. So this is a proprietary format. So basically if I open in Notepad, it will be all gibberish text, blah 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 blah, something nice, all nulls and everything. Fine. So let me just close down it. And for right now, this is the syntax. You just import SQLite 3, right? You connect to the particular database. And for reading the SQL query, since you have not studied database, so it's fine. Just handle me for some while. Okay. So here what we are saying, okay, read basically this database, and SQL is basically the language to read the database files. We will have a separate session on database, don't worry, right? Select star from purchases. This is nothing but basically show everything which is in the purchases, right? So when you select this, and connection is basically the connection you made to the database. So right now just forget it for time being, and I'm just displaying the value of df, right? Okay. Okay, connection is not defined because I did not execute this block. So let me first execute this block and then I execute this. So you can see I have got June, Robert, Lily and David. Because this I took from GitHub page, so I could not modify the database on my own. So this database is created by the authors. Fine. So I am stopping here for this tutorial, just showing you how can you read JSON and SQL files here, the database files here. More details into the next lectures.